Thank you very much for joining us on the program and a warm welcome. Over 1,000 people took to a popular UN roundabout on the streets of Bangui, the capital of the Central African Republic, CAR, on Monday to demand the expulsion of 3 members of staff of MINUSCA, that is the United Nations mission in the Central African Republic. The 3 personalities are accused of sabotaging the country's peace agreement between rebels and the government.
That's right, Jerry. Yesterday's demonstration was supervised by the internal security forces. However, the government is calling for calm and restraint. The United Nations mission in the Central African Republic is often criticized. Last year, for instance, the Central African bishops deplored the duplicity of certain contingents whom they accuse of allowing the situation to run out of control.
Is the spokesperson of MINUSCA, Vladimir Montero. Vladimir is with us this morning from Bangui. Vladimir, thank you for joining us. So this is probably not new to you as the CAR. There have been many protests in the past against MINUSCA, but yesterday's demonstration seems clear and different. An expulsion of 3 personalities from your UN mission is now the top demand. How does your group see this?
Écoutez, la MINUSCA.
Well, MINUSCA has mechanisms, and these mechanisms are perfect, and for Central Africans, especially when it went through the memoranda. So if the people want MINUSCA to cease operations, there are channels. But at the same time, we want to warn against manipulative campaigns that try to undermine the mandate and actions of MINUSCA. And we are in an extremely sensitive period with all the violence inside the country. So MINUSCA needs all its Central African partners to help move towards peace.
Dimanche à Birao, donc nous appelons la population.
So we are calling on the people to be patient and to avoid giving in to manipulations. Well, listening to you, when you talk about manipulations, do you have any idea of those behind these demonstrations?
No,
we don't know, but the country is in a sensitive phase. We have elections coming up. We have a peace agreement that needs to be consolidated, and at the same time, there is violence resulting from violations of armed groups. And for that reason, it would be necessary for all those committed to peace in the Central African Republic to work together. Whether they are young, whether they are members of political parties, whether they are members of associations or with the government, it is imperative that we work together.
But Vladimir, how serious are you considering the demand of the protesters this time? They want 3 of your staff members taken out of the CAR.
Listen, as we said, we reaffirm our support to the staff and the people who, through the actions within the framework of the mandate, worked a lot for peace and social cohesion in Bangui, especially in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, for the rapprochement of our institution with Central African institutions. So we reiterate our confidence, and we denounce the use of images and discourse that can incite violence.
Vladimir, I'd love to thank you for sharing your position with us. Thank you very much for speaking with us this morning. Spokesperson of MINUSCA, that is the UN mission in the Central African Republic, CAR, Vladimir Montero, speaking to us there from Bangui.
Eh bien, Jerry, on va donc
well, that's right, so we have more coming up. Stay with us right here on The Morning Call.